Hello, welcome to A Crow in Her Garden, and we had a huge hailstorm that moved through, and I'm just taking a video of the damage that it has caused. Some of my plants got pretty pummeled, unfortunately, but I'm hoping that they will bounce back. Some of them, I know, like this tomato plant right here really got pummeled pretty badly. Like the top of it broke off, but this it's a setback for sure, but I know like that right there, that is a sucker I'm going to absolutely let go, and that will end up being the main stem of the plant. But look at all the foliage that was knocked off from, and this one kind of got a beating too. But the tomatoes, I think they'll bounce back. I think they got some damage to the pepper plants, but there again, I'm really hoping that they will bounce back. The thing that I am more worried most about is my cucumbers, my poor cucumbers. They are beaten to a pulp. I don't know if these are going to survive. Most of the leaves, a lot of the leaves are very badly damaged or even knocked off completely. Like I'm seeing a stem that just is literally just a stem with no leaves on it at all. So I guess a few days I'm going to let them stick around, and I'll see if I have to plant more seed with cucumbers. I guess I'll just have to see. So now some of my tomatoes that I put on the strings last night, actually, these ones seem to be doing okay. These ones, they're shorter, a little stockier. They got a little bit of damage, but they seem to be doing okay. Several of my tomatoes from over here really got beat up pretty bad. So like that, completely snapped. Ugh. Sadness. That whole part just completely broke into pieces. And there. I guess we're just gonna have to see. These are my spoon tomatoes. I think these are gonna bounce back. Because like that, anytime you have a sucker, that's basically more of the plant that's going to just keep on growing. So, I mean, it's definitely a setback. But I am hopeful that they'll all make a comeback. I've got my strings going. I'm going to get them trellis to give them some support. It hailed like nobody's business. It was pea-sized, and then it got to marble-sized hail. Well, this one got a little beat up, but looks like everything stayed intact. A few leaves got knocked off, but I think it's going to be all right. I got a Berry's Crazy Cherry and a Rosella cherry right here, and they seem to be doing okay. A little bit of damage. But only time will tell. I'm going to go down here because I do have some cucumbers that are growing down here. This is my miniature white. Well, they're definitely further along than the other Boston pickling cucumbers. They got a little damage. Poor little deers. I think these are going to be okay. They had a little bit more protection because I've got some crepe myrtle trees, and they're right up here against the house, so I don't think they got hit quite as hard as the Boston pickling cucumbers did. Let's take a look at my yard long beans. These peppers look like they're fared out okay. A little beat up. These are my yard-long beans. Just look at how the hail just ripped right through all those leaves. I think they're going to be all right, though. Like I said, I'll be able to better tell a few days from now, once everything's had a chance to kind of recover a little bit. My okra looks all right. Couple damaged leaves, but not too bad. Golly, just look at that poor leaf. It's completely mangled. Oh, that's just crazy. Well, that's it. Surveying the damage. Boy, my potatoes have seen better days. Let's get you pointed back in the right direction there, huh? Some damage, but I think they're going to be all right. They look okay for the most part. Whew. I am not ever worried about my sage. Golly, I need to cut it back again. It's taking over this bed again. I have to cut it back a few times a year, and my time is taking over. I need to cut that back too. My dill looks like it got a little pummeled, but I think it's going to be okay. Look, it's got its first real leaves coming up, the little frilly leaves. Cinnamon basil. It'll be fine. Well, my friends, thank you so much for following along with me. I'll give you another update, especially on my Boston pickling cucumbers, see how they fare out over the next few days. Basically, you guys got a little mini garden tour. Thanks for following along with me. Have a wonderful day.